Today we are going on a virtual journey using Google Earth Pro to explore the types and patterns of settlement in Bhutan. Now let us begin with the basic. A settlement, it is a place where people live. It can be a tiny village or a large city. Settlement can be permanent where people live for a long time or temporary like camps or seasonal huts. In Bhutan, we classify settlements as rural or urban based on size, population, and lifestyle. We also study their shape and layout, which is known as settlement pattern. Now, let us look at the types of settlement. First, the rural settlement. Rural settlements are usually found in the countryside where people mainly depend on agriculture, livestock, and forest resources. One good example is Radhi village in Tashigang. This place is often called as Eastern Rice Bowl of Bhutan because the people here they practice rice farming on terrace fields and live in traditional homes, as you all can see here. It is mostly covered with terrace fields. Now another example could be Ura in Bumthang. It is because it is located in a remote valley where most people depend on farming and yak herding. Here, the settlement has traditional houses, limited infrastructures, and close connection to natural resources, which are all characteristics of rural settlement, as you all can see here. And in Bhutan, about 64% of Bhutanese people live in rural areas. With this, let us move on to another type of settlement, that is urban settlement. Urban settlements are towns and cities where people work in services, trade, industries, or administration. The best example is Thimphu, the capital city. As you all can see, it is the capital city of Bhutan and center of government and administration. It has modern infrastructure, government offices, banks, hospitals, and business center. People mostly work in services, trade, or government jobs rather than farming. As you all can see, it has good transportation network and tall buildings and concrete houses. Similarly, another example is Phuntsholing in Chukha. Phuntsholing is a major commercial town located at the border with India. It has many industries, trade centers and businesses, and people here they are engaged in trade, transportation and services. And town has good facilities like road, electricity, and communication, as you all can see here. And about 36% of the population lives in urban areas, and then this number it is increasing constantly. And similarly, the urban area has more population density compared to the rural areas. With this, let us move on to another topic, that is the pattern of settlement. There are three patterns of settlement which are nucleated, dispersed, and linear settlement pattern. Now let us explore the nucleated settlement. Nucleated settlement is place where or area where homes and buildings are tightly clustered around a central point such as market or monastery. This pattern is most common in cold and mountainous region where people live close together for warmth, cooperation and safety. As you all can see, this is Saktin in Tashigang. And here the houses they are closely packed to help the community cope with the cold climate and work together in yak herding, as you all can see here. The houses they are very close to one another. Similarly, another example is in a next valley, that is Merak. It also shows the clustered pattern due to limited flat land, harsh weather and the need for strong communities. And now let us again visit to Ura in Bumthang. Here the houses they are built around a central monastery reflecting social and religious unity and helping people stay connected during the cold weather, as you all can see here. With this, let us move to another type, that is dispersed settlement. Dispersed settlements is the type of settlement where homes or houses are spread out due to the region's uneven terrain and dense forest. People they live in isolated locations, relying on agriculture and forest resources, and the settlement pattern allow for more space and privacy. So this is Shimgang and houses. As you all can see, their houses they are far from one another. And another example is Rimsi in Mongar. Here, the settlement is dispersed with houses scattered across the landscape. The area's hilly terrain leads people to build homes in different locations, often far from each other, with farmland in between, as you all can see very clearly here. With this, let us go to the last pattern of settlement, that is linear settlement. For that, let us go to Wamrung in Tashigang. A linear settlement is where houses are arranged in a line, often along a road, river, or valley. This pattern allows for easy access to transportation and resources. As you all can see, this is Tashkang Wamrung Highway, and here the houses are built following the road for better accessibility to markets and services. Moreover, the settlement follows the natural route with houses lined up along the route. Similarly, in Thimphu, some of the houses they are built along Wangchu river with many houses lining the roads for easy access to city center and other services, as you all can see here. So that's all for now, and thank you for your attention.